You have all this blog traffic, but none of these readers are really turning into customers. So what should you do? Should you invest less money in blogging? Should you spend less time in blogging? Of course not. Hey everyone, I'm Neil Patel, and today I'm going to teach you how to convert your blog readers into customers. Now, before we get started, make sure you subscribe to this channel, and if you're on YouTube, click the alert notification. Now, as you can see here, this is the neilpatel.com blog. This is my homepage. I'll go to the blog so you can end up seeing it. And over the years, I had the same issue that you've had. I get roughly 9 million visitors a month, but majority of them weren't converting until I learned how to convert those readers into customers. Most people will end up telling you, oh, it's the content that you write, it's not related enough. Yeah, sure, that's part of it. But even if you write related content, there's no guarantee that your readers are going to convert into customers. So I'm going to break down how I convert blog readers into customers and how you can do the same. The first thing I want you to do is make your first blog post a call to action for whatever product or service you're selling. For example, this is my blog homepage. The first item there is let me help you get more Google traffic. You click on it, it goes to my consulting page. So that's the first thing I want you to do. If you're selling an individual product, send it to your product landing page. But because I'm services, I sent it to a lead form. The second thing I want you to do is have a call to action at the very top of your blog that asks people, hey, do you just want, let's say you have a blog on fashion. You could have a question here that says, I want to learn about, and then they can have any of the fashion categories. Or, and I'm just refreshing the page so it shows up back to how it originally was. Or what you can just do is have a message here saying, do you want to check out my favorite fashion device? And you can have a message here that says like, yes, I want to see it. No, thanks. I just want to read more fashion advice, or I want to learn more about fashion. And then if they click the no thanks, they can go to the categories that I showed, and then they can drop down to anything they want. Or if they didn't click no thanks and they click yes, again, send them to the product page. In my case, because I'm services, I send them to my service lead form. Works super well. The third thing I want you to do is add a top bar like I have on the neilpatel.com website. As I scroll, you'll notice it here. Do you want more traffic? Yes, I want more traffic. No, I have enough traffic. As I scroll, that bar scrolls with me. And this right here, if they click yes, takes them to the consulting page. Yours would be about your product, your service. And then if they click no, you can either close it or you can take them to another page. Then the next thing that you'll notice that I have is if you go into a blog post page, so let's click on any random blog post, scroll, someone reads, all right, I want to learn how to target parents through paid advertising. Similar to have a top bar, I also have a bottom bar. This is the next thing that I want you to do. And they just click the call to action, boom, take them to the product page or service page. And what we found here is if you have a service offering, we got an extra 30% increase in conversions by having the lead form right then and there versus sending them to the consulting page when we tested it out at the bottom. The next thing I want you to do, and you'll also notice it on this post, within your blog post, have call to actions for your product or service. You click it, boom, lead form. We notice the same conversion increase for within in-app versus sending them to a consulting page. The next thing I want you to do is within your sidebar. Some people with their blog posts, they just want the full content. I recommend that you have a sidebar. Your sidebar should have multiple call to actions that sell your product or service. As you can see here, I do that. Super effective, works well. As you can see, there's one here, scroll, call to action. If I go up a little bit, there's another one. This goes to the consulting page. I'll click and show you just so you can see. That converts well. And then I also have one at the top as well. So those are the main elements I have. And you're probably wondering at this point, Neil, I don't have money to hire a custom developer to do all this. How can I do all this without spending an arm and a leg? Well, you can get really affordable developers from Upwork for a few $100s. Believe it or not, they can do most of this stuff for you. Or if you want to use a tool, you can end up using hellobar.com. And HelloBar is a tool that lets you do a lot of this stuff for free, like the top bars and stuff like that. And you can find it at hellobar.com. Another aspect that I want to teach you, and this is the bonus that I have for you today, is if you actually go, I'm going to Google the term SEO company, because people who type in SEO company are my ideal clients. You'll notice that I rank, and I have a blog post on the 5 best SEO companies for whatever date, the year I'm in. And as someone scrolls and reads this, right, and they're like, all right, number one, my company. And then boom, that sends someone to an ad agency or my ad agency. The point I'm trying to make here is you can also create content that drives people to your lead pages as well. So make sure you add call to actions for your service offerings as well. And I have here, I'm testing this. It's actually not working too well. I hope you enjoy reading this blog post. If you want my team to just do your marketing for you, click here. That drives some traffic. It doesn't work too well, but that's another way you can drive traffic and conversions as well. I hope all this helps you out. If you have any questions, just leave a comment. I'll do my best to answer it. All the stuff that I presented on here is tested. This is not just what's working for me, but it's also working really well for our clients out of my ad agency, Neil Patel Digital, where we can also implement all this stuff for you as well. And if you just enjoy the video, like it, share it, tell people about it, and make sure you check out my ad agency, Neil Patel Digital. Thank you very much.